Everyone is talking about Microsoft's new AI browser with CoPilot Mode, but here's the twist. It looks almost identical to OpenAI's ChatGPT Atlas that launched just 2 days earlier. I've been comparing both, and in this video we'll see how Microsoft went from leading innovation to copying its own partners' ideas just to stay relevant. So let's get into it. When Microsoft announced its new AI-powered browser update, the internet barely had time to blink. Just 2 days after OpenAI launched its ChatGPT Atlas browser, Microsoft revealed its own CoPilot Mode inside Edge. And if you look closely, it's almost the same thing. The timing, the features, even the marketing feel eerily familiar. It's as if Microsoft didn't just take inspiration from Atlas, it duplicated the playbook. At first glance, CoPilot Mode sounds impressive. It's built into Edge and promises to make browsing smarter and faster. It can understand the page you're on, help you find information faster, summarize web content, and even automate small tasks like unsubscribing from services or booking appointments. You can ask questions directly in a sidebar, and it uses your browsing history to give more personalized results. Basically, it's the ChatGPT Atlas experience just with a Microsoft logo. But here's where the narrative starts to break. Microsoft wants you to believe it's leading the next wave of AI innovation, when in reality, it's reacting. This update feels rushed, like a company terrified of being outshined by its own partner. Remember, Microsoft is one of OpenAI's biggest investors, yet here it is releasing a product that directly competes with OpenAI's newest project, just days after it launched. The problem isn't just the similarity, it's the pattern. Microsoft used to be the company that created the future. Windows redefined personal computing. Xbox transformed gaming. Office became the foundation of productivity. But over the last few years, Microsoft has stopped building and started copying. Every major move feels like a response to someone else. CoPilot Mode is just another reminder that the company no longer innovates, it integrates. It buys, copies, and repackages ideas until they feel less exciting. Think about it. When was the last time Microsoft truly surprised anyone? They didn't invent cloud computing, they followed Amazon. They didn't start the AI revolution, they funded OpenAI. And now, instead of leading the AI browser movement, they're piggybacking off their own partner's product. It's not leadership, it's mimicry. Microsoft's Edge browser has struggled for years to win users away from Chrome. The addition of AI was supposed to change that. But with CoPilot Mode, it feels more like a desperate attempt to stay relevant in a race it didn't start. It doesn't introduce anything new, it doesn't fix what makes Edge unpopular, it just adds another layer of AI features that look like OpenAI's work dressed up in corporate branding. The irony here is almost poetic. Microsoft poured billions into OpenAI to stay at the forefront of artificial intelligence. And now, instead of letting OpenAI lead, it's trying to compete with it, using the same technology it helped fund. It's like a company arguing with its own reflection, trying to prove it still matters. And let's be real, Microsoft's track record with innovation isn't exactly glowing lately. The company has a habit of acquiring promising ideas and slowly draining them of life. Skype, LinkedIn, GitHub, even Activision, all examples of Microsoft taking something great and turning it into something less exciting. CoPilot Mode could easily suffer the same fate. What starts as a promising experiment could become another bloated feature buried under corporate updates and endless logins. So, while Microsoft calls this the next step in intelligent browsing, it really feels like the next step in its slow creative decline. Instead of leading with originality, it's playing catch-up. Instead of redefining how we browse, it's rebranding someone else's success. This isn't about progress, it's about pride. OpenAI's Atlas browser made headlines for being bold and fresh. Microsoft's CoPilot Mode just wants to make sure it isn't left out of the conversation. But copying isn't competing, it's conceding. And that's exactly what this move looks like. So yes, Microsoft has launched a new AI browser that looks almost identical to OpenAI's. It will get attention, it might get users, but it won't get respect. Because once again, Microsoft isn't pushing the future forward, it's following the trail someone else already cleared. If you want us to make a detailed video about Microsoft's downfall and how it went from innovation to imitation, comment below.